Hello everybody and welcome back to Spintires Mudrunner, and in today's episode we are going to be in the level Kiselevo or something, and we've also got this nice pickup. I don't remember, I think it's DCMTs or something. Of course didn't take note of that when I was selecting it, but no, I like that license plate. Alright, so that's where we're going to go first. This is quite a big map, and I'm trying to remember the way around. So I actually was playing this before, but something broke my save game. This sort of stuff happens. I do know you have to unlock the garage by going to a special... oh, there's a broken down truck somewhere with it. This is another one of those easy to damage vehicles, is it? Okay, I'm going to go this way first. Yeah, this is quite nice. It certainly isn't stopped by pretty much anything. Whoa. And as you can see, there's a lot of moisture and crap around. And a block post. I'm not particularly fond of those, really. They always seem to block so many of my schemes to get to the... trying to get logs to the sawmill quicker. So it doesn't always matter. I know a couple where I can actually get around them. Which is even better. I don't mind block posts when I can evade them with a bit of cunning. I did just see they were just rewarding inventiveness. And I managed to damage it again. Alright. Let's see, I know where I need to go next. I'm going to go to this one. And this one by the fuel station. That's over a river, so as I said, I've been through here before, so I know all the pitfalls. And I was using a much meeker vehicle than this, so I must do a mod tour on that one, a mod review before I actually used it in game, because I was quite amusing, certainly seeing how far off-road it is. But it's another mod by Photo 1979, so like the grub crawl, it's something that probably shouldn't function off-road, but it does. And I just smacked up the front end of this, didn't I? And then onward through the mud. This city seems to have better crawler gearing for getting through mud and all that, but so you're not going to have the outright turn of speed that, say, the F350 I was testing in the last, knowing off in the last one has. Made through the water, though it's certainly no slouch once you get to the higher gears. The downside of going this fast is it's quite hard to see if there's any stumps in the grass. I wonder how deep that is. Either that or I can always just drive around. I mean, the last one I actually drove around because the vehicle I was in had no fording depth. Though once you get out of low gear, this seems to hustle quite well, so... a lot of trees and stuff around here, so I just know I'm going to take damage. I mean, normally I hate taking damage, but this thing I have enough damage points to spare, so... oh yeah, there's a lumber mill in here. That's right. Of course the only way is through, of course, that rough area over there. Now I'm going to hit up this bank. And try the weaving through the trees, which is kind of difficult when you have a high performance vehicle. Sometimes it's better to have a slow vehicle that doesn't matter that you're flooring it, but you can still veer through the trees because it's slow. mind you, this has better fording depth than the other vehicles, so I probably don't have to avoid some of this. Which does take some of the fun out of it. I will admit, scouting with a completely incapable vehicle, apart from its ability to get through mud, is actually quite fun, just because it ups the challenge. Right, got fuel. This will be a hard to use fuel station because it's in the end of a nasty trail. I mean, it's a deep hole full of mud. And I actually think I will go straight to that watch point over there, as I do know this has a bit more deep water capability than what I did the first time. First we're going to zip through these trees. Just try and remember not to go too fast for the steering, as the slow rate of steering does tend to make driving at speed difficult. And alright, now is there a tree in my way? No, there isn't. There's a fuel truck. You probably need it normally. I mean, if you had only normal vehicles, you probably need it to fuel the thing, to fuel the garage truck, which is of course on the other side of the map. And it's turning into another very hot day here actually, so I might actually have to stop recording soon as it's getting unbearably hot. Anyway, there's a lot of logs over here and like a log loading area, although that's actually on the other side of the river. No, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. It's the only downside of having a high riding vehicle like this is quite easy to tip over. It's annoying because it's the area I want to keep to is... Nice, hell with it, just come over here. Oh, so that's where the gas tank is on this. Anyway. And of course there's plenty of mud here to make sure you can't get a run at it. And I can't tell how deep it is. What are the odds that it's super deep? Oh, alright. Maybe not. Now, where is that cloaking point? It's a difficult area to drive in. Anyway, so here, isn't it? And of course this thing cannot decide what gear it wants to be in. It's actually got first gear on this is actually a very good crawler gear, so it's handy. And yeah, top gear is actually quite handy. Right, now the next one is over here, so I'm going to have to go back through the trees. Then I want to get that one because that's on the other side of the river. And then come back for that one, I think. Now I can just come through here. Oh, come on. I barely touched it. Right, now just squeeze through here. Of course I'm finding paths through the trees that you're not supposed to use, but... And then... Hey, there's more logs. sneaking down the riverside here. And nice open area where I can put my foot down and... yeah, this is fast. Very fast. Another truck. Repair points. Now I take the road or I duck through the trees. Actually, it's more fun to go through the trees. Oh, for God's sake. Seriously, this thing seems to take so much damage if I bump into things, although I wonder if that's a factor of just having 12,000 damage points. So that whenever you do hit something, you take a lot more. That was fun. And we can come up and over here. There's the bridge over the river. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come straight down here and just take the road. Because that takes some of the strain off this. And then just more mud. And more mud. This thing does not like driving crossways across hills. And let's see, come on, let's get going. And then we come around here. And wow, this is actually quite difficult to steer at speed as it basically goes the way it wants to go. And then now that we've cleared that watch point, there's the garage truck. And they're out of fuel, so of course I can't take them anywhere. So we're going to head back this way towards the fuel station, which is also where the next cloaking point I'm going after is. And yeah, this is quite an interesting map, although for some reason my Spintires froze the last time I tried to load this, which was a bit annoying. I'm not sure if that was the map itself or just that I've got so many mods active. So I always remember the Spintires' level of stability seemed to get worse the more mods you had in it. This does not seem to like mud and water in combination. And off we go. Once you get out of second, it's quite good actually. Then as soon as you hit mud, it's back into first. Of course, if you can hold sixth. Oh! And that's pretty impressively stupid. Right, where's the nearest truck? But it isn't out of fuel. I guess we're going to have to either do a rescue or... yeah, I think this road actually goes the right way. Or just complete it in this truck. And I think I want to get back to that one because it's a fair bit faster. Now I just have to get through the swamp first. Alright. thinks this car has to get there. While I'm at it, I suppose I can use the repair points to fix it as well. And here's another river crossing. And just drive in. And then lose all momentum halfway across. So that's life, I guess. And I run we're near the other cloak, the next watch point. Is straight ahead over there. On the other side of that awkward fence. How annoying. Actually stuff this and go up here. To that one. I hope that was actually a more distant tree actually. I hope it's not stuck. Sometimes these vehicles get hung up on things and they don't want to go any further. No, we're getting there. And then it's going to come down the other side. Easier said than done. Because of course the truck does not want to actually go straight over. And actually when I'm here I might as well just come up here and deal with this. Just back up and go grab the other thing. Right, I guess this is going to be a much longer video because this truck's quite slow. Though it does get through the mud at a decent pace. Until you lose momentum and then of course it slows right down. Yeah, there, especially once you're moving fast, the side-on view like this isn't so helpful. Though it's great when you're just crawling. Right, let's see if I can knock this back up right. No, it's going to require a good hit then. There. While I'm at it, I'll do some repairing and then I'm going to pop into this one. Now, actually, I think I'll just come straight up here. On with the show. I do like this truck actually, it's quite capable. Tippy, but capable. And then you see it once you hit top gear, this thing is off to the races. Yeah, it just does not hang around. Of course, once you drop out of top gear, it's not fun anymore. As you can see though, if you misjudge something's only slightly, it's on its side, just like that. Anyway, I will, when I actually do think, and there's of course the road back to the starting point, but when I do upload this I will link of course to the mod itself. That's actually a lot easier than doing the map ones, as I often have to find them again, since there is a degree of lead time between when I find a mod and when I do a map tour, which is why I'm doing so many this week, as I'm trying to catch up, as I'm just eating up so many. In any case, we're almost there. Just need to get out of the swamp. Just another 200 or so meters away. As you can see, this thing is very fast in a straight line. In the curves, you do have to be a lot more cautious. And I think I'm just going to go turn right about here and just go through the trees. There's probably a road that I haven't noticed yet, or turn off 10 meters up the road, but until then, I'm just going to have a bit of fun ducking through the trees. It is a bit of an art to learning how to do this without smashing into stuff. Also depends on how quick the vehicle's steering is. A vehicle with slow steering, for example, is more likely to crash than one that has quick steering. Something like this doesn't seem to want to hold second gear, and when you get the slightest bit of mud, so that when it does, it is a bit of a surprise. And there is our last waypoint. And yeah, there's like a bridge of... I'm actually going to drive over it before I finish this one up. That was the last of the watch points, and as you can see, this is a pretty harsh looking road. I mean, I'm basically driving on a bridge over mud and troubled waters. Oh. And even at that speed, which is a shame, as I actually was going to go up to here. Oh well, I guess that'll be for some other time. Anyway, this is Kiselevo. I think that's how it's pronounced. Of course, someone will probably tell me in the comments it's something completely different. And I will see you next time in Spintires Mudrunner.